Hi, I'm Liz from Thibodeau Media Group, and this is Torrey from Rigo.
Thanks.
And it's Tuesday! Welcome back to Two Producer Tuesday, and I was really just joking with you, but seriously,
She's
dude.
not. She's totally digging on me.
Ghetto branding. That's. Look, I got a hat. I got
Always make the
shirt.
extra effort.
I have a mouse pad.
This one's
that was
nice.
upside down.
This one's in leather. It looks good. Rigo Productions. If I could actually find mine, it'd be better. But
So our topic today is branded content.
branded content, branding within content as well. So you might be a business that's out there and you're trying to figure out, how do I really make sure that my logo shows up in videos? I want to make sure, just like this, we're making sure that we're branding the content that we have. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. There's branded content. There's a lot of different ways that you could do that, including, hey, we'd like to give a special shout out to
Maritime Coffee Time, Dunkin' Donuts.
for helping make this particular episode possible. Thank you.
So this is
Product placement.
product placement.
Yeah, so you can actually help support local content creators. You can have your stuff inside these videos, just like this one. It helped us make this possible. And I guess there's other ways that you can do it too.
You can have your stuff and eat it too.
You can have, right? It's good. I mean, seriously, Dunkin'
So-
Donuts. What is it Dunkin' Donuts do?
What do they?
How do they do? We gotta edit this. Producers are powered by Dunkin'.
Producers run on Dunkin'.
Two Producer Tuesday is powered. Let's pause and look at the camera. Go. And by the way, Two Producer Tuesday is powered by Dunkin'.
In more ways than one.
We'd like to give a quick shout out to.
Maritime Coffee Time, Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank you so much. Okay. So that's product placement. Product placement is a way that you can just put your actual products right onto the set. And with that, there's a lot of other different ways that you can be involved with the product. Like, these guys back here are going to help us kind of show off. Who is it? Who are we thinking?
Maritime Coffee Time, Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank you so much. These guys are the greatest. These are the greatest. So there's that type of product placement, but there's branded content, which is basically, we're two producers. We do a lot of hard work, and we're telling a story about the different type of films that we work on. And that's a good story in and of itself. And so branded content means like this. Their logo is going to be in the bottom corner of this entire video, and they basically branded a piece of content that we produced, we created it. It's our storyline, but their company message aligns with maybe the story that we're telling.
Perhaps, this,
Perhaps, this
we're
one.
just using this as an example, but maybe we're doing a story on coffee beans in Guatemala or something. So sometimes the sponsor will align with the message. Sometimes the sponsor is just interested in getting at the audience that's watching the production.
Yep.
So
Yep.
perhaps the people in our audience also love coffee and love Dunkin' Donuts, and it would make sense for Maritime Coffee Time Dunkin' Donuts to sponsor it.
And so now you might be asking yourself, how do I become a part of a video that you see on Facebook, that you see on Twitter, that you see on YouTube? You want to be part of the story.
But so it's not so much a sales pitch. It's not like, come buy our coffee or
Right.
surfboards or whatever.
Right.
It's more like, God, that's cool. And
It
for
just-
some reason, I want a Coke right now. Like when you're waiting for a movie to start.
Right. There's ways that you can subtly be part of the story, be part of good content that's shareable, that's credible, and as long as it's shareable and credible, people would like to sponsor it, like to be a part of it, and just like Dunkin' Donuts with today, this was kind of a cool way for us to show a couple of examples of how that works. So let's wrap this up. You've got branding, which is like wearing Thibodeau Media, my Rigo Productions awesome mug that I had. That's branding, which means if you're going to produce a video on your own and you're going to do something for your company, don't forget to get your logo inside there. Then there's branded content, which sounds exactly what it is, a piece of content that producers like us have put together that's been branded with your logo, product placement, supporting local content creators.
Or
that type of
what
stuff.
about ads inside content.
Live stream. Live stream's a great way that you can take actual ads that either have been created, before or during the actual show that go into a live stream, and live stream audiences have a huge following because you just kind of don't know what's about to happen next.
Get creative.
Get creative. Be part of the story. Looks a lot less like an advertisement, and of course then it's much more watchable.
All I can think about right now is coffee.
Or these Dunkin' Donuts. Who is it again?
Maritime Coffee Time, Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank you. Next week? You need to tell us what you want to watch next week. Right there. Put it in the bottom. We'll see you guys next week.
Tune in. Maritime Coffee Time is an Annapolis-based Dunkin' Donuts franchise with 5 locations in Annapolis, Edgewater, Kent Island, Wason's Corner, and coming soon to Lothian. Looking for a career? Check us out at maritimecoffeetime.com.